Hello, everybody. My name is Hellkaiser, and welcome back to DMC Devil May Cry. It's been a while. It's been since maybe the end of September, 1st of October, before when I last played this game. I tried recording it again last night, and I got from Mission 11 to Mission 13, but the save file, or not the save, I'm sorry, my video, I use Action 4 recording software. It crashed, and so we got to do those last two missions over. The only thing I did was get 3 skill points and the shotgun. It says in progress, but ignore that. So see, we got Revenant, as it's called in this game, instead of just Coyote. I don't know why they changed the name from Coyote to Shotgun. So we got Fireworks 1 and 2, and for Aquila we used the other point to get Tornado. So that's about the only things we did. Other than that, let's not waste our time. Let's go ahead and start. Yep, start mission. This is the mission where the SWAT team invades, and personally, I don't really care for this mission very much. It's one of those, it's a wasted opportunity. Instead of putting you in the real world and what could have been like a cool segment, you know, I'll talk about it more as we play through the level, and I'll show you what I mean. You end up like walking through this level where it feels more like it's a leftover segment from Half-Life. You know what I mean? It just doctors in lab coats being shot by people in SWAT gear, and it bugs me to death. Like, see, he just flies into the area, and suddenly the demons appear. How does it work? That's what bugs me. How does Limbo work? If you can be pulled into Purgatory at any point, you know, how could you make it through a day ever? It doesn't make any sense. It becomes a little bit too silly.
Bring it in.
There we go, Tornado. Oh baby, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Boom, baby. God help me, I love the combat in this game. When it works, it works. Oh yeah. And then the music. I'm not a big fan of aggro tech, but in this game, good lord, the music works.
Who are you, fucknut?
And then he ruins it by opening his mouth. Also, I hate this enemy. I hate it so much. What it is, first off, the design bugs me. I'm sorry to pause, but I like to describe stuff. It's another puppet. Everything looks like a puppet or a baby face, and I hate that so much. It worked a little bit more for Bayonetta, and honestly, this game feels like it's really copying Bayonetta when I think of the designs a little bit. But Bayonetta was supposed to be angels and stuff like that, and you know, when you look at stuff like fountains, it's where they kind of got like the idea, you know, the cherubs and stuff like that. It made more sense. And then the actual, some versions of angels, you know, look more bird-like than they look more human. Whereas this, you know, for demons, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have them look so baby-faced. It's stupid. I thought about it last night when I was recording, but of course that one's scrapped. Maybe it's supposed to be like gluttonous, that's why everything's fat and baby-faced. I don't know, but it's annoying. And what I hate specifically about this enemy is he can only be hit from his face or that little orb on his chest. And he can dodge your attacks just by turning sideways at almost any given point. And it becomes extremely annoying. Crap. See, and then sometimes it feels like if you're swinging the axe especially, you can't dodge quicker than he can hit you. See, like I had no option to cancel the attack there. It ain't like Trickster or something, where you can just dodge. So that makes your #1 weapon for doing it a pain, plus that explosion at the end makes it even more annoying. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, baby. That wasn't my best combo, but it's better than I was doing yesterday when I was playing. I was a little rusty.
Damn it. They're breaking in from Limbo too.
See, and that's what I don't understand when they said breaking in from Limbo. What it is those chainsaw monsters trying to saw down doors. But the humans blow it up at a different time. And that's what I mean. When you see it through the left through this, it makes no sense as to why you're playing the level. Either let the demons be infesting it, or let the humans be taking it over. But it feels stupid watching it both ways, because it doesn't, it's not like it's lining up. I will admit, I like some of the graffitis and stuff. It looks cool. Honestly, I think that character looks as a better design than some of the characters in this game. It's a shame we don't actually have more of that. I like that Round Trip is sort of on a different weapon sometimes, too. I think it makes it cool when you can use Osiris and Aquila.
Guys?
I'll try to show you the combo here in a little bit. Do I have any money? Not really. Honestly, that's just the best way of getting rid of those vines now. Okay, we already got all the lost souls in this level, so at least we got that clear. Anything back here? Nope. See what I mean? It's just doctors in lab coats, which I don't understand why everybody's doctors anyway.
Cat,
At least they got the police brutality down pat. You know, when I first played this as a kid, I knew that these were like bad cops, but I don't want to get this episode being all political. But you know, it's amazing how some things, even in video games and TV shows, you know, media in general, reflect real life in ways that when you're younger, you don't understand, if that makes any sense. But see, here's what I'm talking about. They got the door.
just keeping them out. Nice work. Over here, Saw Boy.
Okay, so let me... As you can see, the door's enchanted and they can't get through. But then in the real world, after I kill all these enemies, the SWAT team just shows up and puts a C4 charge on it and blows it. And so my question is, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? What's the point of this? If they can't get in, why are they chainsawing the door and trying? I don't understand. What are the demons there to do? Because all these humans apparently can't be pulled into Limbo. So that would mean they're here for Virgil. But how do they don't even know who Virgil is yet? So how do they even know he's able to be pulled into the underworld? It doesn't make sense. Whoa. Crap. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Who else is left alive here? Okay, down to you and me, Patty. Turn around. Oh, he's stuck in the wall. No, he isn't. Nice trick, though. Whoa, see what I mean? Like, he'll turn sideways, and it is extremely annoying. No, see what I mean? Like, I get stuck in the animation, and I can't do nothing about him. I hate fighting these things because of that. It's such an annoyance. And then you got this woman. These things are just another extreme annoyance. Crap, you messed up my high time. These things are just serving to be as annoying as humanly possible. And now for the high time combo. Oh yeah. Nothing is better than that. Oh yeah. Whoa. And of course, messed up my comp. It's a shame that the best devil weapon has to be charged up to be a lot more effective. And I'm not even doing that attack. Whoa. There we go. At least we managed to make it through there. See? And see, what I don't get is they say, like, the female. We have a lot of people. You mean to tell me there's only one woman here, and how did they know who it is? This game's writing is so bad that it seems to not even understand what it's doing. So they're killing a lot of people, but they're only here for the girl and who else? They don't know who they're there for. I don't understand it.
Remember, dead or alive, which means dead.
Cowards.
And the cops are literally, I mean, again, mirrors the real world a little bit, but I mean, it's like everybody's a parody almost of real life. It's like the story doesn't make any sense at all. They took a lot of the bite out of Mundus being a literal god by making him rule the world through debt. They made Dante into a foul-mouthed, annoying protagonist. They made Virgil into... Don't even get me started on him. And the whole game just doesn't feel right. One of the things I did like about this level was some of the architecture. I like how it's like stone building and you see angel statues. But I wish there would have been, like, for every angel statue, like a demon statue, because that would have made more sense because they're Nephilim.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You see what I mean? Like, this is one of those games... There isn't a female character that is referred to by anything else other than a bitch or some other derogatory phrase. It becomes annoying after the first 15, 20 times. Also, how many C4 is these guys carrying on them?
He knows we're here. We need a demo squad here now.
I'm gonna try my hardest. That is so satisfying. Whoa. That was not a good combo, apparently. See what I mean? It's just bitch and whore, bitch and whore. After a while, I mean, even if you're like a 10th grader, this stuff's got to be... well, I say 10th, this is more like 7th grader. This has got to be annoying. This is something designed for stupid little kids who want to be edgy. You know what I mean? Which is ironic considering how they acted like Dante was so... Well, let me talk for a second. What's up with the snarling? Okay, as I was saying, the way the devs acted, now, I know they were pissed because their game was being criticized heavily, but, you know, they claimed Dante was nothing but a gay cowboy, and pissed off a lot of fans even further by saying that. So they didn't think Dante was a very masculine character. But, now this is just my opinion. I was raised in a very Christian household, and aside from that, I was raised by a family of very tough people. My mother especially, all the women in my family are, well, not all of them, my mother, my grandmother, you know, and her grandmother. The rest of my mother's siblings didn't seem to inherit as much, but the women in my mother's side of the family are extremely strong women and strong-willed. I mean, they're strong enough. They're more than just strong-willed women. They're very tough people. They'll kick the crap out of you. I was raised in a situation where cussing and stuff doesn't make you tough. It makes you foul-mouthed. You know, it seems like you're trying to sound tougher. Put it this way: you walk up to somebody and you're pointing your finger in their face and you're calling them a bunch of names. That's not being tough. You know, in my family, someone starts cussing and talking like that, you pick up a frying pan and whack them upside the head and tell them to mind their manners. So to me, just that's not really being nothing other than edgy. And when I was in school and stuff, people who act edgy are generally people who are just trying to get attention. You know, I don't think anybody thinks anybody who sits around and calls everybody fuck nut and all that like he does is a tough character. Dante made it through, other than the animated series, I don't think he said one cuss word other than bitch slap in 5. I might be mistaken, but that's about the only use of foul language other than the anime series ever. And so I don't understand why this game thought that in order to make him more tougher or masculine, they had to make him swear every breath. And also, I never noticed it before, but I'm sorry if I'm going off on a rant. If you'll notice, he's less physically intimidating than the original Dante. Dante was never built up and muscular, but I mean, maybe it's just me, or maybe it's the big coat makes him look, you know, smaller framed. But he seems smaller and thinner than the regular Dante. And so to me, it's like they wanted to make him tough, but instead of making him stronger and posing or anything, they just made him into an emo kid. And to me, that doesn't really sound tough. And it bugs me the more I watch this. I don't want you, I want you. I don't... There. There we go. I really hate these enemies. Everything is shielded and and then you got these guys that just serve to be a pain in your side. See what I mean? Everything is just annoying and gets on your nerves after the first 5 minutes. Enemies that have invincibility frames, enemies that have shields. It's always something, and none of the time is it endearing. After the first 30 times, I get tired of enemies that have invincibility frames. It's not a good idea to make a hack and slash game where enemies are difficult to fight. You know what I mean. They should be challenging, but not because of stupid stuff like that. That just detracts from what is true difficulty. There we go. And also the Devil Trigger is still annoying. The only way to get it to go to normal is if you play in the new mode or difficulty, whatever it is. But then...
oh my god, they're in!
They changed the way the combos and stuff work.
Get out! The place is overrun!
They can't hear you, Dante.
Damn it! Can anybody hear me?
So, I mean, I like some of the statues. Like, I don't get why. I think that's a guy.
This place is infested.
I can't tell. I think it might be...
That's okay.
I think it might be feminine. I don't know. But I like the statues and stuff like that. They give it more of a gothic architecture, kind of like the first game. My problem, though, is the fact that even with all these extra statues and stuff like that, the game still doesn't feel... It has like an identity crisis. It doesn't feel modern. It doesn't feel old. It just feels like it's nothing. There's not really a set architecture to the game, and whenever there is, it's not really impressive enough that you really sit down and take it to memory, I guess, is part of my problem with the design of the game. What's that purple stuff? Oh, Devil Trigger orbs. And see, there's only two statues. There's the praying angel, or there's the either guy and two ladies, or the three ladies. I can't tell. I think that's supposed to be a woman, because it looks like it has breasts. Yeah, it does have breasts, so it's three women hugged up. But, you know, if they added like a demon... You should have 4 statues if you're going to have them around every corner. Because I don't think Virgil's the kind of guy who has this 1 or 2 statues and that's it. Hey, I never found that hidden wall before. Yay me. Okay, that was where one of those lost souls was.
Great.
I'm not trying to escape. I'm trying to find all the secrets. I never found the key when I played. Okay, this just takes me back to where I started. Okay, anything else around here? Not really. See, like, there's a door, but I don't know where the key is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a long time hunting for the key. It's not that big a deal. Okay, upgrades. What should we get an upgrade for? We haven't got inverse rainstorm, but I mean, I don't really know if we'd even need it. I guess we could go ahead and get Big Slick. Or should we get Tornado level 2? We'll go ahead and get Tornado level 2 because I really love that move. And see, like, there's another demon there trying to saw through the door.
Who are you looking for,
What's
shitheads?
the point? Ow. And of course, he can interrupt my attack. I just love how they make every enemy just the most annoying thing they can. And he killed me, of course.
Hey, who are you looking for, shitheads?
See what I mean? It just becomes an annoyance after the first couple of times. Ow! Come on! Whoa. I really hate this guy, because my frickin' attacks get locked up. Whoa. And then I don't think that the angel attacks do anything to him. At least I got an S rank for once. Of course. Oh yeah, this is when the actually decent enemy comes in. This guy's the only one I can actually see being in a real Devil May Cry game. And in fact, the enemy from 5, the one that Dante pushes away with his finger, I can't remember what it's called, reminds me a lot of this guy. And in fact, Dante dodges him a lot cooler. He doesn't even dodge him, he just knocks him away like he's nothing.
On, bitch.
Why does he have to open his mouth every time and ruin it? This is You know, honestly, like I said, if he was mute, I think I would enjoy the game better than the way it is now. Boom! Shakalaka. Ow. Pull my devil trigger. Okay, see, he's not affected by my DT like some of the others are, too. And he can interrupt me.
Hey, get back here!
He doesn't even kill it, it just runs away from
What the hell
him.
was that?
The actual cool enemy in this game.
Cat. Cat.
Dante,
I'm here.
I don't know what to do.
Where's Virgil?
I don't know. He's probably in the server room, the Octagon, but he might be trapped in limbo.
How do we get to him?
I don't know. I'm stuck in here.
Is there something I can do from limbo to break you out? Think.
There may be a way. I'll guide you.
Okay, and now we finished the level. Like I said, at least I got a much better rank. Oh, anything's better than a D. I still don't know. Apparently time. I hate it when time plays a factor in these games, because if you want to explore, or you want to talk, they're going to punish you, and I don't like that. Okay. What kind of abilities should I get? Enemy step, I don't need that. Demon evade. Okay, I'll take that angel evade. Trickster angel evade. So that's essentially just giving you the abilities you should have from the beginning almost. Don't have enough money to buy that vital star. I really want to get that vital star. This mission's the one that really bugs me for multiple reasons. Number one, instead of having like a really cool phase where you like have to wander through the facility in the human world and see all the death and destructions, give him like a reason to want to fight even more.
I think there's an old tunnel through
It
here.
just, see,
Maybe we can get out that way.
she draws red circles on the wall
We need another charge.
and has me
Breaking
pull
in.
down stuff, and it becomes annoying really quickly.
I'm stuck in limbo. I can't stop them from here.
Yes, you can. I spray, you bring the roof down.
See, to me, they should have had you fighting the humans. They could have just done this in a cutscene, because it seems stupid that I'm walking from point to point. It's an escort mission where you pull down stuff. It slows the pacing down, and it's annoying. What I said in DMC 4 that it was very odd how similar in some ways it was to Bayonetta, and Bayonetta came out a year later in 2009. And this game kind of does it even more. This game has more in common, I would dare to say, to Bayonetta than it does to DMC. It both features stuff like this and a bunch of goofy crap, you know, characters with memory loss of their childhood. But to me, the little girl you had to escort, or essentially a little Bayonetta, Cereza, she wasn't a problem because she never really was a thing. You know, she stayed to herself in the fights and she was invulnerable. Essentially better game design, and the pacing never slowed down because of her. In this game, the pacing is constantly slowed down because of goofy platforming sections and then escort missions, and it becomes an
Now
annoyance
pull it.
really quickly.
Do it again.
Quick, the girl's in there.
Okay, same again. Hurry.
You okay?
Yeah. Come on.
And see, it seems like my walk speed is reduced very much. I feel like I'm moving a lot slower than normal. I don't get why they couldn't have just
Let's go.
let you been walking through the facility, see the damage, maybe try to help, you know, or just let you in the real world.
Do you know
Because
where
this
this
feels like
goes?
this could have been a real world
I know
section.
this
It would have
place
been
like
cooler.
the back of my hand.
So, I mean, look, there's 4 angel statues, or, yeah, 4, side by side. I can't even access my angel weapons right now. What's cool is you can actually get her to walk through you. And I think that's cool. I wish they would have let you have to walk through like a lot of people. You know, just like as the crowd of... You know, like, take the scene from Metal Gear Solid 5 when they're shooting all the patients. I would have liked to have seen you have to, like, walk through everybody while they're getting shot. You know, just have to ignore them and just have to watch as they're suffering. It would have been a scene that would have given him a reason to want to fight.
Hey! Wait! I think I saw something.
Shit. Cat, stay very still.
He definitely would have hurt her.
Up ahead! We need to move!
What I don't get is why they're after Kat so bad and they're killing everybody else. It's very stupid.
You okay, Cat?
Yeah, I'm okay.
See what I mean? Look how much slower I'm moving even to her. She slows down on the steps, but I mean, I don't understand why they make me move so slow through this segment. It's annoying. Stuff like this just is not good for pacing.
Heads on your head! Face down!
Cat, get out of sight!
He's running! Get him!
No! Quick, get in that room and hide.
I told you not to run.
And now she's being spotted.
He's coming in.
Okay, let me just pause and say something again. I'm sorry. Like I said, I get that these guys actually work for the demon and stuff like that, but I mean, they're humans and they don't know what's going on. Police in real life have issues, and I'm not going to go into that. But this game just... so they had them down, but they didn't handcuff them. And then they just firing squad them. Most cops have to have body cameras. In fact, I think all cops have to have body cameras, even SWAT teams. And they try making an excuse that this is a terrorist cell that they think they're stopping. But if they're not armed, they're still not armed, you know? Like, for example, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remake, when you're going through the houses, I can't remember what that level is called, you know, if they got their hands up, you don't shoot them, you know? And so, to me, it just seems like this game is trying to make everybody into villains. Like they're saying, oh yeah, dead or alive just means dead, haha. It becomes silly. There's nobody in this game world. And the truth is, other than Kat, who seems nice, everybody is a dick. And it's what makes it unenjoyable to me. I'm one of those people, I don't believe every character has to be so dark and broody. You know, you don't have to make everybody comedy. And to me, some shows, like sometimes Marvel, sometimes makes characters a bit too goofy. If you've read any of the Guardians of the Galaxy comics, Drax, the Destroyer, is a badass. He literally took on Thanatos barehanded. And in the movies, he's a bit more of a comedy character. But the thing is, Marvel characters and stuff like that, superheroes in general, when you read the comics, are so powerful, you do have to dumb them down to make them believable, almost for film. But to me, in this game, not one person has a redeeming quality, and it becomes super annoying. Now, Devil May Cry has not been known for a lot of massive characterizations of its characters, but you know, it's like everybody's just a one-dimensional villain. And everybody else is just dicks, and it becomes annoying real quick. It's kind of one of those games that it brings down your mood really quickly. There's not a minute of brevity to this plot.
I've got the gun.
I've got you, motherfucker. Good work.
Come on.
Why am I on this side now? Camera turned me around weird.
Kill everyone.
We're terrorists, remember?
Those are my friends. I feel sick.
They'll pay for this. But right now, we've got to find Virgil.
It's a shame we don't have to care about these people because we've never talked to them or anything to actually give a crap. I never even knew he had that big of an organization. I thought it was mostly just him, you know? Who are these people? What purpose do they serve? There's no reason for them to be part of the plot. Like, what are all these books and crap he collects? What does any of this do? I do like his chair having the two angels on it, but again, it should be an angel and a demon. What's all these, like, crazy... It looks like a band is setting up in the corner. And then what's the coffin for? Is Virgil like a frickin' vampire by night? What's he do?
Dante, Virgil's trapped in limbo. He's in trouble.
Now this is the part that really makes me sick.
Hey, you! Dante, are you crazy?
Look
What are
at
you doing
this. Virgil. One of the most badass character in all of Devil May Cry is hiding behind a magic circle. Think about what I just said for a second. If you play Devil May Cry and you're a fan of the series, this is not how they should have written this character. Now, you look at him in DMC 3. How is he introduced to us? And I'm not going to try to rant for a long time, but we're at the end of this mission almost anyway, and I'm not going to play another one, so I'm going to try to get through this rant. When he's introduced to us in 3, I don't know all the names of all the enemies, so forgive me, but the very first boss we fight, he runs off. He flies up to the tower, and Virgil just waves his arm and he's dead. We're fighting Beowulf. Beowulf was a tough fight. He goes over to Virgil, and Virgil kicks his ass in less than 10 seconds. Then, when you play as Virgil, which you didn't see in my playthrough because we didn't play as Virgil, he's seen, I don't know what they're called, the white and red enemies that you fight at the end of the game. He's just mowing through them in his opening level, or the cutscene at the opening of that. Even when he's sick, when he plays him in the opening of the special edition of DMC 5, he's mowing through enemies while he's dying. He is a badass. And here, you don't see him being tough. You don't even get to fight beside of him. He's cowering behind a wall. It's demoralizing and it's demeaning to his character. Even in DMC 3, when you fought Arkham, he fought beside of you. At the end of 5, he's fighting beside of you. You know, would it have been so hard for them to program him? Because, I mean, clearly they were making the DLC, which they were rushed, and they canceled the Dante boss fight because of that. But could they not have programmed one bit of animation for his fight? Because he has fighting animations from the end of the game. Could they not have had him fight off a few enemies beside of you? It would have been awesome to see, like, 2 of those big tyrants and 1 of these chainsaw enemies. Or just like an army full of them, and he's just mowing through them like they're nothing. It would have showed you just how intimidating of a character he is. But no, they don't even let him fight. He never fights once in this game. And you think about how much we saw him fight in his introduction in 3, and it's like a different character. To me, a good rival should radiate strength. And Virgil set the bar, in my opinion, for rival characters in video games. You fight him 3 times in the original. He gains more power each time, or not gains more power, but uses more power as you gain power. And then you face him in one of the most legitimately challenging boss fights in any game I've ever played. And it's amazing. I don't get how they could have screwed it up so bad in this game. They neutered him to the point where he's not a fun character. He has no redeeming qualities outside of one funny joke. And to me, like, Virgil is my favorite character in DMC next to Dante. I love them both equally. But to me, like, because I use a katana in real life. I study Iaido, which is the style he uses. Seeing my favorite character reduced down to just hiding and then sniping people, you know, it makes him cowardly looking. And I really don't like the way they did it. You know, I thought they just botched Dante's character. I honestly forgot about him hiding in the corner until I played yesterday. And boy, it makes me mad. Of course. Of course. I hate how he does that corner turn. Turn around. And I'm locked into the animation again. I really hate fighting these things. They are endlessly annoying. Thanks for just letting me hit you there, my friend. Ow. Come a little closer. Boom, shakalaka.
Thank you, Dante.
Also, Virgil would never say thank you. He should have been fighting him off and I helped him and he'd say I was handling the situation just fine on my own.
Let's go. No, not yet. What? There are terabytes of sensitive data here. We cannot let them get their hands on it. What does it matter? They'll know everything.
What does it
about our
matter?
plans. If they get their hands on that data, everything that I've worked for will be for nothing. Cat, arm self-destruct. I can't do it from limbo. The demons will break it in. We don't have time for this. Then make time, Dante! Shit, Cat, do it now! This won't take long, Cat. I'll help you.
See, here's another part that bugs me. Here's an opportunity for him to fight beside of us, and they don't use it because he's helping her arm the self-destruct. And what is the data he's trying to protect? I don't get it. If nobody can see the demons, and so, I mean, what is he doing? I mean, what is the data? Tell us what he's got. It would have made more sense if he was trying to save a picture of his mom or something, rather than have him save data that we never see, and ultimately, by the end of the game, doesn't mean jack. It is completely stupid. It's literally just a reason to let Cat get captured and not to have him fight. Which, again, is wasted potential. I'd never seen a game, this level in particular, is to me, if I ever made a top 10 list of like what would be the worst levels in video games, this would be the worst level of all time for me because it is such wasted potential. Honestly, like I've said before, and this is a minor spoiler, I probably already did it, I've forgotten before. You know, surprise, surprise, Virgil ends up being the bad guy. But to me, Virgil shouldn't have been the bad guy. That's the beauty of a reboot, is you can change things. You can make things better that were bad. Not that Virgil being a rival was a bad thing, because, I mean, he's badass, like I said. However, we never got to see a lot of the Sparta brothers. And it would have been nice to have seen the Sparta brothers as brothers. You know, maybe you could still have them fight just for fun, you know? Or maybe have, like, conflicting ideas, but they work together. It would have been amazing. Can you imagine getting to play through this entire game in co-op with Virgil and Dante? Like Bloody Palace and DMC 3 on the Switch. It would have been fun. I played that game a lot in the Bloody Palace with my girlfriend. And it was a blast. And then when you play through DMC 5, you know how random people can join in. I've heard a lot of people say they'd love to see a full-fledged co-op mode, and then you can mod it in and have like battles and stuff. I've seen people do that, and it's incredibly fun. Why couldn't they have done something better here? This is a defend your position segment that gets extremely annoying. Shall we dance? At least the music is good. There we go. Hail to the king, baby. Crap, you gotta be kidding me. Oh crap. And of course that takes away my score. Of course. Why does all my plans have to be screwed up? Of course. Whoa. Whoa. Pull my devil trigger. And of course, these guys are already revving up for another attack. That gets really annoying really quickly. Enemies like this are the worst types of enemies because nobody wants an uninterruptible attack coming from off screen.
Not long, a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I don't have anything. And he can't skip this. For crying out loud, pull the gun. I'm really starting to get annoyed. Of course, that interrupts my attack, because for some reason, he didn't get counted. I really, really hate these guys. And I hate having to hold down these triggers to try to get some of my attacks. I forget to hold down the triggers sometimes, and it screws up my entire combo. And it gets annoying real fast after the first 30 times. And then I get stuck in the corner. And then, see, I hate these attacks that, with the axe, you can't dodge out of the way. So you're stuck in a combo that's just going to get annoying real fast. Oh, great, these guys. There we go. At least we kept the combo up pretty good there. Great. What's the point of these things? They die so quickly.
Hey, Dante!
Yeah, I already got that shotgun.
Great.
I hate revving it, by the way. I don't know if you... Yeah, instead of being... I'm forgetting the words right now. I'm not feeling good today. Instead of being a side-by-side shotgun, it's a over and under. It's a vertical. And just like Envy and Ivory has no actual ejection port for the shells, and no magazine slot either, there's no place for the shell. It's not it doesn't breach. It's not a breech loader. He never breaks it apart, even during fireworks. See, he just shoots it. And no shells come out or nothing. It seems like a downgrade. Like when you look, if you'll actually slow down, or there's videos, you know, out there that compare the moves from the games of DMC. If you slow down fireworks in like DMC 4 and in DMC Devil May Cry, you can actually see Dante like moving the shells. Like he's got 2 in his hand when he's doing fireworks and popping them back in when he's flipping the gun around to him and reloading it. Or at least it looks like it from what I could tell. And when you look at the moves side by side of DMC, it looks lazy in a lot of ways. Like when you're doing the double jump, it's just like that little burst of air.
Virgil,
And
I can keep the demons
all
off your
that.
back for as long as you need, but I can't protect Cat from the feds. Step on it!
Understood. 2 minutes.
He doesn't care. Like, what are the point of these little enemies? They're just an annoyance. Little cockroaches. Oh, great. Not the harpies. These things are the bane of my existence. Will you please quit interrupting my combos? Come on! See, I hate getting attacked by enemies that are not even on my bloody screen. And the lock-on is so bad, because it's just an afterthought. It makes hitting these enemies much harder than it needs to be. And then the fact that Arbiter pins you into whatever attack animation you're about to do makes it impossible to dodge, like just right there I was trying to dodge when I got hit. And it becomes an annoyance. His attack only goes downward from the air, so you can't even get like a free ranged attack on the enemy. Making these harpy fights extremely annoying, and the fact that sometimes they'll just dodge your whip. I'm not trying to do that move. For crying out loud. Just lock onto the damn harpies already. Come here! I'm starting to really get fed up with this. No, no, no. Whoa. Flock off, Featherface. No, no, no. Oh, come on. You mean to tell me that can't even hit him? I got an upgrade point. Let's go spend it. Okay, what should I get? I guess I'll go ahead and get Demon Evade.
Let me guess. 2 minutes? It's all set to go. I just need a minute longer to grab what I can from the servers. You're putting her in danger.
It's okay, Dante. This is important.
My question is, if she's like his number 2 man, shouldn't she know how to do this herself? Why wouldn't he have told her how to do this already so he could help out and fight if he needed to? Or if he was trapped in limbo and dear old Dante wasn't there. What the heck was that? Oh, great. Why can certain things... If the point of that is that you're supposed to be able to just like to suspend everything in the air, why can't certain things just stay in the air? Oh crap. Can you just stay still? Of course, it's going Super Saiyan again.
Come on, Virgil! It's done.
About time.
They're almost through.
Let's go, Dante. Wait.
He just ready to
What
abandon
about
her.
Cat?
There's no way out in the real world.
No, we can't help her. Let's go. We can't just leave her.
Can't they pull her into limbo?
We're in limbo. She's in the real world. This place is gonna blow any minute.
He's right.
There's nothing we can do. Let's go.
Go ahead, I'll be right behind you.
Dante!
Give me a second. Okay,
I will admit, this is actually a good scene here.
Down on your knees. Put your hands up. Do not fight back.
I like how, you know, he's trying to help her.
All you need to do is hold on for as long
You know,
as
you can tell he's been through this before.
For you.
But if it wasn't for all the police brutality we'd already seen, this would be more impactful. But it means nothing when you've seen how they've mowed down everybody already, and then they proceed just to kick the crap out of her. And also, if we had more time to, like, bond... It's nice to see that he cares, but it's not like we haven't seen that he cares. It's just he takes a while to open up to people, and then he cares. He calls them his friends and stuff. And it just seems, you know, like they didn't really understand what they were going for here. Also, if we're in like a... Where are we now? We're like in a hole. You know, we're in a completely different area. So how did we get a way out that she couldn't get out? Because now we're on a rooftop. So where did we get out from? Like, see, the game doesn't even know what the hell it's talking about.
This isn't over yet.
I didn't even notice that yesterday, but yeah, there's no way out. But how did we get? Did we jump through the hole in the center of the floor? But how did that take us to the roof? I don't understand. At least we got Smoking Sexy Style there. Still got a D in terms of time, but how on a level where you can't control it do they give you that crap? So anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Sorry if I rambled a little bit and ranted, but like I said, some of this stuff just really bugs me. And when you look at, like I said, the enemies, I really hate the way the enemies are designed. After taking a break from this game and coming back to it, the enemy design looks just so bad. And I wish that they had a little bit more color to them, or just a little bit more intimidating look. You know, it seems like everything is supposed to look so mechanical and dollish, and to me it takes away from a lot of the intimidation of it, especially like these baby-faced enemies. They would have been cooler if they looked more like that design. That actually looks cool. I don't know why they wanted everything to look so like porcelain doll and stuff like that. To me, there could have been a little bit better design for things. Everything just looks too like it's in beta, you know what I mean? Like, to me, I hate all of this stuff. There could have been such cool designs to some of the enemies, and there isn't. And then when you see an enemy like the witch, who's more humanoid looking, she kind of stands out compared to all the other enemies. And like I said, the Dante designs, I don't like any of them. This is the only decent design, is like the spray painted jacket from the demo that they showed. Or not the demo, but the original trailer that they showed. And then that's just his jacket from 4 almost, with the sleeves pulled down. I don't know why they didn't go with any of that. Thank God they didn't go with that. I think that maybe that was supposed to be like an Infamous looking design. It looks like an enemy from Infamous. But like so many of the designs are things that, to me, really needed work. Like, to me, like when you look, that cat looks better than this cat that we got. That cat looks a lot better. She looks like she is tough and could have been like a Trish character replacement. And then you look at this one, and this one's my favorite. She looks like she could be in a band. She looks like she's a biker chick. She looks tough, and she looks intimidating. Or not necessarily you know what I mean? She looks better. She looks like she's in a fight, and again, she's got the pistol. I don't know why they went through all that design, and then they're like, nope, we're going to pick the most boring design seemingly possible. And then you look at Rebellion. That looks a lot like Alistair, you know, the first weapon you get in DMC 1. And it looks cool. Why couldn't that have been Rebellion? That looks better than what we got. And apparently they sketched this out a lot, you know, and had a lot of cool looking ideas for it. I don't know why they settled on that. You know, and to me, just like I said, a lot of the designs don't look so good. You know, everything looks a bit too modern and stuff in some areas, and then looks a little goth. Like, I like the gothic building there, how it looks different compared to the apartments. But unfortunately, some of these designs just never got incorporated the way I think they should have. Like, I think it was like the second or third level of the game, maybe the fourth. I don't know how I can view the images. Yeah, Mission 3, like the fountain with that mask there, that looks so much better than the fountain we actually got. And see, there's people around. And it would have looked cooler to maybe see people have adjusted like this broken, hellscaped world and stuff. And then that painting in the church, I don't recall that being there. But man, some of these designs look so much better than the actual game we got, and it just makes you wonder why we didn't get this, you know. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I certainly am looking forward to finishing this game. How many missions are there in total? Doesn't say. Or no, is there just 13? Okay, yeah, so there's only 13 missions. So this next level, this next episode will be the final mission. Put your head together. Will be the final episode of the series. I'm not sure whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing. I have enjoyed this game a lot, but I've still been kind of pissed off by a lot of the problems with it. After that, we'll play Virgil's Downfall. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Sorry for the long absence that you never saw because I hadn't even finished uploading 5 yet. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.